right. Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. Monday. April 27th. 2020. How's everybody's weekend? I hope it was great. Enjoying the nice weather we're having here. We are continuing to read plant books. I will read some more Robert Munsch later in the week because I just cannot get away from him. And I'm also going to read this one later in the week, The Berenstain Bears and the Prize Pumpkin, where they grow this enormous pumpkin, and it looks like they're hoping to get first prize in a big pumpkin growing contest. Anyway, today's book, though, will be My Enormous Turnip. Ever had a turnip before? Neither have I. I assume you said no just now. Nor have I. I've never had a turnip. I don't think I would like it based on the picture. Doesn't that look good? And that looks huge. Look at that girl. Her name is Clarita. And she and her grandfather grow this enormous turnip. Let's see how it all goes. My Enormous Turnip by Arlene Block, illustrated by Yu Cha Pak. There you go. All right. Have you ever read the story about the enormous turnip? This is my story of an enormous turnip that grew in my grandpa's garden. One Saturday morning, I visited Grandpa. Well, said Grandpa, here is my best granddaughter. Good morning, Clarita. I laughed. I am your only granddaughter. That is why you are the best. I love this Grandpa. He seems like he's got a good sense of humor. All right, let's see what they're going to do. I think they're going to go on a big adventure, a big train ride, then a big airplane ride. I'm joking. They're going to grow an enormous turnip. No more jokes, said Grandpa. I am glad to see you. It is time to plant these seeds. The seeds need water and light. Water and light to grow. Are you ready to help me? Let's plant them in the garden. And so here are the seed packets. And so they're gonna grow these seeds into turnips. Grandpa got 2 rakes. He gave one to me. First, we rake the soil like that, he said. We used the rakes to break up the lumps and turn the soil. So here they go. They're getting ready to get the soil ready for the seeds to make some turnips grow. And remember, they need light and, what was it? Water and light. And time, I guess, as well. Then Grandpa got 2 shovels. He gave one shovel to me. Then we dig like this, he said. He moved the soil and tossed the rocks. We dug very carefully to make straight rows in the soil. Then we planted the seeds. Lettuce, tomatoes, peppers, and... What are we missing? Chocolate bars. Chocolate bars in the farm. Turnips. We're missing turnips. Once the seeds were in the soil, we patted the black soil and watered everything. So he's got the lettuce here, the tomato packet of seeds. Here's the peppers, gonna grow some spicy peppers, and of course, the turnips. All right. Almost every day I checked the garden. When the soil was dry, I watered it. Grow, little seeds, grow strong, Grandpa would say. I thought he was silly, but I wished too. After a week, I said, Grandpa, come look. The seeds grew. Little green shoots had poked through the soil. And so that's why I said time as well. You definitely need water. You definitely need light for plants to grow. You also need time. Plants don't grow like that. You need to have patience, and they're going to take time. One more week went by. The vegetables grew. Some were still small, but some grew bigger. Let's pull the weeds, said Grandpa. Then the plants will have more room to grow. Man, those weeds. Everything's got to grow. But those weeds, they take up a lot more space than they maybe need. Here's Grandpa and Clarita's garden. There's a list here. Vegetables planted. So they have tomatoes, peppers, lettuce, and turnips, like we said before. What they need sunlight, water, weeding, and air. I should write time on there because they also need time. We just talked about that. Special needs. Tomato plants need to be supported as plants grow. And I've seen that before. People tie the stems to a post so that it'll grow nice and straight, so it won't tip over. Because tomatoes, when they grow, they're kind of big. Whoa! Look at this picture. Look at her picking that. My goodness. Many weeks passed. Long time passed. With sun and water, the vegetables grew and grew into strong plants. The tomatoes and peppers had already been picked and eaten. I already ate them all. The lettuces continued to grow. Finally, Grandpa said, "It is time to pull up those turnips." We pulled the turnips. One by one, the purple and white turnips filled a basket. At the end of the row, there was one turnip left. I sat and I pulled, but the turnip would not come up. That's almost as big as she is. You go back to the cover page, that turnip is enormous. That's going to feed the whole family. "Let me try," said Grandpa. He pulled and pulled, but even he could not pull it up. "See if you can help me," said Grandpa. We both pulled and pulled and pulled until that fat turnip popped up. Yeah, they got it. Grandpa sat and didn't say a word. "Wow," I said, "it's enormous, just like in the story." I don't know what story she's talking about. Maybe I'll look for that tomorrow. "Well, look at that. You must do something special with this turnip. It's almost as big as Grandpa. This turnip is oh, look at the dog is helping. What does that dog really think he's doing? That silly little dog." So Grandpa said, "Well, look at that. You must do something special with this turnip." So I did. Maybe that's the book she was talking about. She made her own book. Maybe Arlene Block, when she was a girl, she had this little adventure with her grandpa, and they made a really big turnip, and she picked it. Let's see, some questions here. How do you think Clarita would feel if there was no enormous turnip? Would she be sad? I don't think she'd be sad, because she wouldn't have known that there was going to be an enormous turnip anyway. If she had seen the future and seen that there was going to be an enormous turnip, and then she planted all these crops, and then there was no enormous turnip, then she might be disappointed. But she can't see the future, so never mind. If you had a garden, what would you plant? I might plant some pizza. See if that would grow into a bigger pizza. No. Carrots, cucumbers. I would plant cucumbers. I love cucumbers. Until tomorrow, I will read tomorrow The Berenstain Bears and The Great Pumpkin. Might have to turn this into 2 videos because it's kind of a big book. Enjoy your Monday. Take care. Bye.